So today we are going to start programming the advanced JavaScript. Whatever we have studied in the last 2 to 3 sessions, those things were only theoretical part. We saw that what is the difference between the server side scripting and client side scripting. We studied the different features of JavaScript. Now here we are going to study the advanced part of JavaScript, which we have already studied in 11th standard. The first part in advanced JavaScript is a switch case statement. Okay, the first part of the JavaScript, advanced JavaScript, that we are going to study today, that is switch case statement. This is the advanced part of if statement. Okay, switch case statement is an advanced part of if statement, if else statement. Now, how it can be the advanced part of if else statement, that we will study here. Now, we know that when we execute any if statement, then there two conditions arise, either true or false, right? Means what we have studied, I'm showing you. Okay, when we study here if statement, then we know that we were using if condition as a rhombus. Inside that we use the condition like if a or 4 less than 5. Okay, this condition we can use inside this rhombus, that is a conditional block. This is called condition block. And when we evaluate this condition, then there two two outcomes are here. Here is the first and here is the second, right? The first outcome says that if the condition evaluates to true, then what will happen or what we have to do, and if the condition evaluates to false, then what will happen or what we have to do. Okay, so when we execute or evaluate any condition, then two result we can obtain, that is either true or false. If the condition evaluates to true, then what you have to do, or if the condition evaluates to false, then what we have to do, that we have to mention in your program. Okay, now see here we have two values, means two evaluation values, true and false. If 4 less than 5 it's true, then we can write that the 4 is less than 5, or we can display that 4 is less than 5. Okay, so here I am writing a block. Here I am writing a block that what will come if the condition evaluates to that. Document dot write, I in a short I write the doc dot write. Okay, document dot write in bracket double inverted comma 4 is minimum or minimum number. Okay, so this part doc dot write 4 is a minimum when it evaluates to true. But if it evaluates to false, if it evaluates to false, then what will be the result? The result is in block, we can say doc dot write, we can say doc dot write, doc dot write. Okay, doc is nothing but the shortcut of document. Here I'm using, but you don't use it in your exam, in your program or in examination. So doc dot write here, 5 is greater in double inverted comma, 5 is max. Okay, so see here, when this condition evaluates to false, then the screen will display 5 is max, and when this condition evaluates to true, then screen will display 4 is minimum. Okay, so 5, just a minute. Okay, so here is the output 5. Here I done a mistake, just a minute. I want to remove this part. Okay, again I am using the same part over here. The condition is this. I say if in bracket 4 less than 5. Okay, so if 4 less than 5, there are possible two values. So here I am going to create a two values, that is this is a true and this is a false. So I write here true, T for true, and false for F for false. Okay, so if this condition evaluates to true, then what will come? The 4 is lesser, and if the condition is false, then we can say that 4 is not lesser. Okay, so here we can write that or display that 4 has lesser value. Okay, and here we can display that 4 has greater value. Okay, so when we execute or when we evaluate this condition, then true block comes and false block comes. Okay, in false block we can write a statement, in true block we can write a statement. Okay, so when we execute or evaluate any if condition, then we got two output, either true or false. But suppose I want to check the condition, and if I have multiple options as an answer, then what? How can I do it if statement? Okay, it is not possible. Okay, what I want to say you that if the condition is same, condition is there, but if I am getting four answer of this condition, if I'm using a condition over here, and if I'm getting more than two answers over here, then what type of statement I have to use? The if statement will not work out. Okay, if statement will not work out. Okay, wherever we use if statement, then there will be two outcome, either true or false. Okay, but if I want multiple options, if there are four options in answer, If there is a condition I am using and if that conditions or if there any logical conditions I am using over there and there are four possible values are coming, four options are coming over there, then if statement I can't use, then if statement I can't use for that option or that time. Okay, so in spite of if statement we have to use switch case statement. Okay, so switch case statement we can say is an advanced part of if statement. Okay, now here we will study what is the objective of the switch case statement. JavaScript has a built-in multi-way decisions taking statement known as switch multi-way decision statement. Okay, so this thing is a very important. I mark it here. See, built-in multi-way decision. Built-in multi-way decision statement. This is a very important word which define the switch case statement. Okay, switch case statement is used for multi-way decision and if statement is used for two-way decision, true or false, right? If statement we had used for two options, two-way decision, that is either true or false. But when we use the switch case statement, then there will be multiple way decisions. So switch statement is used for multi-way decision statement. The switch statement takes the value of a given expression against a list of case values, and when match is found, a block of statement associated with that case is executed. Okay, so in this statement, what is the important concept? The test value of given expression. These two things are very important, that is the expression and the case values. There will be one expression, but there will be many case values. Okay, we are using one expression and the one expression can have different values. Those are known as case values. So always keep in mind that when we are using the switch case statement, then one expression we are using and multiple case values we are using. If the expression match with the case value, if the expression evaluation or result obtained from the expression matches with the case value, then the related block will execute. The related statement will execute. The related either related block of statement will execute, or if a single statement is given, then that execute. Okay, so these things are very important. What are those? Test value, case value, expression and block of statement. Again I am repeating the same thing, that what is important, that switch case statement is used for multi-way decision. Switch case statement is used for multi-way decision. Second thing, in switch case we are using a single expression, we are using multiple case values, and the block of statement or a single statement related to that case value. Okay, so these things are very important that we are going to study in a syntax of switch case statement. Okay, so understood this part? Multi-way decision, test value or case value, expression and block of statement. Okay, so these things are very important in switch case statement. Now here is an syntax of switch case statement. Here is syntax of switch case statement. Switch case statement. Now, how we write the program using switch case statement? Okay, there is a specific syntax, and in that syntax, you have to write a switch case statement. If you make any mistake to write the switch case statement, then you will not get the desired output. Okay, so switch case statement must be perfectly written as given in this syntax. Now, how we can write the switch case statement? See, this is the syntax. Okay, this is the syntax of switch case statement. Okay, what I told you, expression should be there. Here is the expression. Okay, I mark it here. Here is the expression. Okay, I said already that expression should be there. Then I told you that the case value should be there. The case value 1, case value 2, case value 3, case value 4, and so on up to case value n, and the last is the default. Okay, last is the default. Okay, so expression, case value, and the statement block. If for this expression this case value get matched, then statement block 1 will execute. Else, if for this expression value of case 2 will match, then statement 2 block will execute. If for this expression case value n get matched, then statement block n will execute. But if any case value from given in these options doesn't match to this expression, then the default statement block will execute. Okay, this is the way of execution of the switch case statement. Again, I'm repeating the same thing. How the switch expression or switch case statement execute. Concentrate over here. If the expression is given here, if the value obtained by the expression match with the case value, then statement block 1 will execute, and the control directly jumps to the next statement of this curly bracket. Okay, so see here, whatever the code written inside the switch means all the case values including of default value is enclosed inside the curly bracket. So here curly bracket starts, here curly bracket ends. So all the values comes inside the curly brackets, right? Here we are using the switch statement, and here we are using the case statement. So this structure is known as switch case statement. Okay, why? Because these switch and case are fixed value, fixed keywords. Okay, so this statement is called as a switch case statement. Okay, now here we can give any expression. Expression may be anything that can have multiple values. Expression may be anything that can have multiple values, and the values should we have to use in case values here, here, here up to the last one. And then if the case value doesn't matches to this, then we can say default. Default is also a fixed keyword, we can't change it. Okay, and these colon is a very important, which gives the case value and statement block separation. Okay, so case value and the statement block is always separated by this colon. So each colon separate the case value and statement over here. You can see here that here is a case value 1 separated statement block 1 by using this colon. Case value 2 is separated by state block 2 by using the colon. Similarly, the case value n is a separated statement block n by here colon. Even the default is also separated with the statement block by colon. Okay, so switch, case, default, these are the fixed keyword. One more statement we are using here, break statement. Very important. The break statement is very important. Why this break statement is important, that we will study at the time of example which we are going to study about the switch statement. But before that, just the introductory part. So I'm telling you the break statement is used to break the flow of control. The break statement is used to break the flow of control. Then what is the flow of control? Flow of control means the sequence by which one by one statement executed in a program. For example, when switch expression execute, first evaluate first the result obtained or the value obtained from the expression is checked with the first case value. If this case value is matches with the expression, then statement block 1 will execute. After executing the statement block, control comes to the break statement, and because of the break statement, control doesn't check the case value to case value, and it directly goes to the last statement after curly bracket. Means the it comes out of the block, it comes out of the switch block. Okay, because of the break statement or due to this break statement, control directly jump out of the block, switch block, out of the loop, out of the switch block. The control jumps because of break statement. Okay, so here also see, if expression is evaluated, we checked with the case value doesn't match, then it check for the case value 2. Again it doesn't match with the case value 2, then it will check for the case value 3. If the case value 3 doesn't match with expression, then it will check for the case value 4, and so on up to the case value n, the checks with the expression. If the case value doesn't match with this expression, then control directly jumps to the default statement, that is this statement, and control execute this, and then it comes out of the loop, that is out of the block, that is after this curly bracket, whatever the statement will be there, it will execute. Okay, so this is the general structure, this is the syntax of switch statement, how it execute. Okay, how it execute. Okay, so what can I, how can I write the flow chart, of how I can draw the flow chart? Just like this. Here is the condition, means the expression, right? Here I can write the expression, then the outcome of this expression is like this. Outcome of this expression is like this, this, then this, and then default, dot dot and default. Okay, so if the case value match over here, then control execute this statement. So what I can say here, statement block 1 will execute, and if the statement block will execute, then control directly jumps to, so I'm showing you, control directly jumps out of the loop. This is the out of loop. Okay, if case value 2, if the case value 2 match with this expression, then statement block will execute, statement block 2 will execute, and control directly jumps to the out of block. If this two statement doesn't match with the expression, then this will be execute, and control directly out of loop. If these all three doesn't matches with the case values, then default value will be execute and control directly jumps to out of loop. Okay, so this is the general execution of switch expression. By using this, we can execute each and every program written in expression and switch case statement. Okay, so here is the expression and here are the case values. Okay, here is the statement 1, statement 2, statement 3 and statement n, and here is a default statement is to execute. Understood? Okay, now tell me, am I audible for you? Because one message is coming over there that low system resources may affect your audio quality. Try closing some applications to improve the performance. This message is coming on the screen. So let me know that am I audible clearly? Yes. Okay. Okay. No problem. Yeah. Now, these things we are going to implement in a program. The same thing we are going to implement in a program. Okay, now here we will see a one program. I clear this content. Now here simple program is given. This is the general structure: doc type, HTML, head, title, JavaScript program. JavaScript program slash title slash head body. This part is just general structure of HTML. Okay, doc, why we are using doc type, why we are using head, title, that we already studied, so I will not repeat it again. Now the H1 tag is used to give the heading. What content we are given in heading, that the use of switch case. Use of switch case will display at the top heading. Okay, so it is enclosed inside the H1 tag. H1 tag starts here and H1 tag closed over here. Now, next thing we are going to start with the JavaScript. Means next code will be JavaScript. So the thing is a very important that we have to enclose inside the script tag. Whatever we are going to write in a JavaScript, that we must include in the script tag. So script type is equal to text slash JavaScript. Here where, okay, so script tag starts here and script tag ends over here. So inside the script tag we are going to write the code. Here is a var variable, day is equal to 16. We have already assigned a 6 value to the day. And here is the variable we have declared that having name day. Day is equal to 6. So what will happen in RAM? In RAM, a memory location will generate. Okay, in RAM, a memory location will generate. And this memory location is identified a name day. When you execute where day is equal to 6, then what will happen? A memory location is created in a RAM. This memory location is identified by day, and a text value by using day is equal to 6, a value 6 is stored inside the memory location. Okay, so 6 value will be stored in this memory location. Now what will happen when this statement will execute? That is here. Okay, when we execute the var day is equal to 6, then in RAM these things will happen. A memory location will generated, it is identified by name day, and the 6 value will be stored in that memory location. Okay, this all things will happen when we execute the var day is equal to 6. Okay, now we start with the switch statement. Now here we are going to start with the switch statement. Concentrate here because the next program which I am going to implement, demonstrate you, in that time I will ask you question what to do the next. Okay, so concentrate over here, so that if you understand this exam, then we will do, or we can do the next program. Okay, so switch day. Now what we are doing here, we are using the expression day. Okay, switch day, I'm not using here double inverted comma. So what will happen, the whatever the value inside this will be directly substituted at the day when we execute this program. So switch 6 will be here. Okay, now switch 6 will be here. Now here different values are given: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so different three values are given here, and each value is prefixed by this keyword: case, 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 and so on. So this is case 1, 1 is a value. Case 2, 2 is a value. Case 3, 3 is a value. Case 4, 4 is a value. Case 5, 5 is a value, and so on up to the case 7. And if doesn't match with, then last is a default. Okay, so case, 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 and here the values are given. Okay, now colon is also similar for all these values, case values, up to the default. Okay, here is a colon, here is a colon, 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 and up to the last default there is a colon. Right, now what we are going to check, that if the day is a 6, here day is a 6, so this case 1 value will not match because here is a 1. Case 2 will not match, case 3 will also not match, 4 will not match, 5 will not match. If these things are not matching, then these things will not execute. Then what matching? The 6, case 6, because here 6 value will be substituted, means here 6 will come, and if it comes with the 6 value, then this 6 matches with the 6. So the next statement of the case value 6 will execute, that this message will execute, that is, the alert box will open saying Saturday. The alert box will open with Saturday, will be on screen with OK button. After clicking on OK button, you will come on the break statement. And what will happen when the control goes to the break statement? Control when goes to the break statement, the flow of control will break over here, and control directly jumps out of the switch block and execute that slash script tag. Okay, and after that, closing up body, closing up HTML. Means all these things, mean case 1 to case 5 will not execute, case 7 to default will not execute. This 6 value match over here, so only this alert Saturday will execute, and the next break statement will execute. Control comes down from this switch block and then execute script body and HTML. Okay, so what output we will get in alert box? We will get Saturday with OK button. So output will like this. Output will like this. Saturday in alert box and with OK button. When you click on OK button, the program will close, because here we are closing switch script tag at the end, body tag, and HTML. Here we are closing everything, so your program will be closed when you click on OK button. Understood what you have to do, what you have to write, all things you have to write. Okay, so we will write the same program. We will write the same program and we will check the output, how the switch case statement execute, how the switch case statement gives you output. Okay, so now I open notepad over here. Now here is a notepad. Can you see the notepad on screen? Yes, can you see the notepad on screen? Yes, okay. So here we are going to write the program for the switch case statement. Okay, now the first program starts with the doc type space HTML. This is the general structure. Then we start with the HTML tag. So I write HTML. It ends with the slash HTML. So see, here is the slash HTML. Then head tag. I close it with the slash head. Here I have to write title tag. So here is a title. I write here title. Here is switch case statement. Switch case statement. Okay, so I close the title tag using slash title. Okay, just coming down. Now here title tag is a close, and here head tag is a close. I start with the body tag. So here is the body tag, then slash body, and here I'm going to write h1 tags just for heading h1. So what I enclosed here, that I'm copy it and paste here in h1 tag, enclose it by slash h1. It just for heading, nothing else. Okay, it just for heading. Okay, so h1, and here is a case statement, and here I'm going to write next code. Okay, so switch case statement, here switch. Now here I have to write expression. That expression may be day. Okay, here I'm using expression day. Okay, so if I'm using the day variable, then I have to declare it. So how I can declare the variable? That is a var space day. Okay, so always keep in mind, when you want to use any variable in your program, you have to declare it in start by using var statement. Okay, and the next all things you have to enclose in what? Script tag. So language is equal to JavaScript, and here it is at the end we are closing so that we'll not forget. So script var day switch day. Now I will not enter day is equal to 6. I will allow user to enter any number. So what I'm using here? Prompt. I allow user to enter a number, and as per that number we are going to check that it is a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday or Saturday. Okay, so here I am using a prompt method or prompt function, and in the prompt dialog box I'm going to ask user enter number for day. Okay, enter number for day. Now I have to convert it into integer. Okay, so to convert any content or any string into integer, which function I have to use? Yes, tell me in a chat box. To convert any string into integer, which function I have to use here? Yes, let me know. Write in a function chat box. Yes, first. Yes, are you with me? Yes, Amol, Sabiksha, Sonika, Yogesh, Tanvi, are you with me? On moving here and there? Yes, Jessia, it's a parseint. Yes, parseint. By using parseint function or parseint method, okay, using parseint function or method, we can convert any string into the integer. So So here is day equal to parse int in bracket day. Why in bracket day? Because this day we will get in form of string. This day we will get in form of string. When we convert the string into integer, or when we have to convert this string into integer, we have to enclose in the function. This value we have to enclose inside the function. So when we enclose this inside the function, then it will get converted, and by converting it, we can again go to store inside this variable, that is a day. Same variable. In same variable, we will convert and store. In the same variable, we will convert and store in the same variable. So day is equal to parseInt in the bracket day. Okay. So after conversion, we can use to check the switch in bracket day. Okay. Now we will start here switch statement. So what we do, we start the switch block by curly bracket, and we end the switch block by closing curly bracket. Now inside the curly brackets, we have to write the code for switch blocks. Okay, now first case. Here we have to write the first case. Case 1. Okay, colon. What will be the alert? Alert Monday, right? And next I have to write break. Okay, but what I will do, I will not write here break. Let us check what will happen if I am not writing here break statement. Let's check. Okay, so now I am not writing here break statement. Okay, now case 2. Case 2, here is a colon, then alert, and here is the next day, that is Tuesday. Now what I'm doing, I'm copying this part for 7 times. Control C, and here I'm copying it, Control V, Control V. Okay, so many times I have copied it. I close this, Control X, just later on Control V. Okay, now see the case 1 alert Monday, case 2 alert Tuesday. Now here is the case 3, here is a case 4, here is a case 5, here is a case 6, here is a 7, and last one will be default. Okay, so last will be default. Now here is a case 1 says that it's Monday, case 2 is saying that it's Tuesday. Here I will say Wednesday, here Thursday, here Friday, here Saturday, and here Sunday, and here I will enter wrong input. If anybody entered 9, then a message should be displayed that is wrong input. Okay, so case 1 Monday, case Tuesday, 3 is there, 4 is there, 5 is there, 6 is there given, 7 is also given, and default alert is also given. Now some small things we have to see that yes, everything is okay. Now what I will do, I will save this file. I save this file in a folder, file, save as, and saving it in my folder having name Abhay. Okay, name is switch case 1.htm, right? I'm using here switch case 1.htm. Okay, now we will check the output. Okay, now we will check the output. So we will go to Internet Explorer. Give me 2 to 3 seconds. I'm opening this in Internet Explorer, then I will share you slide. Okay, so I'm sharing you screen of Internet Explorer. Okay, now can you see the Internet Explorers with the switch case statement looking at this heading? Can you see switch case statement as a heading in Internet Explorer? Okay. Now see, when I open this, okay, then one error is coming. That not an error. It asked me that Internet Explorer restricted the web page from running script or ActiveX control. So here you have to click allow block content. When you click on allow block content, then here you will get enter number for day. Can you see the dialog box? Can you see the dialog box with the enter number of day? Okay, now tell me which number I have to enter, which number I should enter. You tell me, so that we will check that correct output we are getting or not. Okay, Amol is saying 1. So we will enter 1. We will check what will happen. No, first we will try Siddesh number, that is a 4. Okay, so first of all, I will try the number 4. Okay, and then I will go for 1. So first of all, I check for 4. Here I'm means user is entering here 4. Okay, and after entering the 4, I click on the OK button. Okay, so here is a OK button. When I click, can you see the result? Can you see the result? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then fourth one is a Thursday, right? Can you see the result? Yes, Siddesh. Yeah, it's fourth. Thursday is coming on as output, right? Okay, now I'm clicking on the OK button. Then we'll see what happened. What comes? What comes? Friday. How it comes Friday? Okay, I just want output of fourth number day of number of day. Okay, so when I click on the Thursday, then automatically comes Friday. When I click on OK button, then Saturday comes over here, right? when i again click when I again click over here, then what will come? Sunday came here, right? Means if I ask for only 4, Then all outputs comes over here. Now give me solution what I have to do. Because if I ask only fourth number of day, but it gives me Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all. Yes, exactly, Amol. Break statement I have to use over there. Okay, if I'm not using break statement, then all the statements from the right options will execute. All will execute, but from right option. 1, 2, 3, 4 will not execute. 1, 2, 3 will not execute. It starts with the fourth one. Okay, so what Siddesh Gavde was saying me fourth, so I accept fourth. Now what will happen when I entered 1 in a dialog box? What will happen when I press or enter 1 in a dialog box? In dialog box, in a text box, if I entered 1, then what will happen? Yes, Amol. If I entered 1 in a dialog box, okay, just like this, I'm showing you. Okay, here is the dialog box. I'm using here 1. Then what will happen? All case after, not a Q1, after 1, all case will execute. Okay, let us see. When I click on OK button, Monday displayed here. When I click on OK button, again Tuesday displays here. When I click on OK button, Wednesday is also displayed here. Each and every case value will display here. Okay, so this is not our right answer. So what I have to use? I have to use a break statement for each case value. Okay, so we will go to the notepad. So here we have to make change that break statement I have to add. Okay, so here I have added a break statement, but two statements are always separated by the semicolon. So alert is a one statement, break is other statement. In between I'm using the curly semicolon. So for each and every statement I'm using here break statement, and there is no need to give break for the default. Okay, because it when it control comes over here, then it will directly jump to the out of loop. Okay, so no need to enter break for last default statement. Now I'm saving this, and now we will check the output. Okay, here is the output. Okay, I'm refreshing. Now here I'm entering. Yeah, now tell me number. Which number I have to enter? Yes. Now you Amol and Siddesh will not say. Yes. Tell me number. Yes, write me in a chat box. Fast. Yes, Ratan is saying 6, JCI is saying 2. Okay, so I will use first 6. If I entered here 6 and when I press OK button, what will be the desired output? Yes, Ratan, what will be the output? First, Ratan, tell me the output. If I entered here 6 and press on OK button, then what output I will get? Yes, Ratan, fast. Saturday. So we'll check. Click on OK button. It's a Saturday, right? So I click on OK. Now again, Yogesh says 7. So I entered here 7. Click on OK button. So here is the output. No, wrong input. It's not for 7. Just a minute. Yes, I made a mistake, a small mistake in a note in notepad. Just I'm showing you. Just I'm showing you. Look here. The case last is entered as a 4. I have to make it 7. Save. Okay, now we'll get right output. So when I entered here 7, okay, now see, when I entered here 7 and when I press an OK button, then I get 7, Sunday. Okay, now if I entered 8, if I entered 8, 9, 10, 11 or 0, then what will happen? Yes, if I entered 8, 9, 0, 10, then what will happen? Yes, if I entered 8, 9, 10, 0, what will happen? Okay, suppose I am entering here 0. What will be the output? Wrong input, invalid day. Wrong input will be shown. Okay, we'll see. Click on OK. So it's wrong input. Okay, so our program is correctly executed. Okay, so this is all about the switch case statement. Okay, you understood what a switch case statement and how it execute. Okay, the simple thing in switch case statement, you have to just know the syntax. If the syntax is right, then you will get desired output. Okay, now script language is equal to JavaScript and slash script. Inside the script, we can write all the code where day is for declaration of variable. Then we are allow user to enter value. The entered value is stored in a variable having name day. We convert the string value stored in a day by using parse int function. Right, after converting it in the parse int function, the day stores an integer value, this integer value I can use for the switch statement. Okay, so each and every time the case value match with the expression given in the switch statement, if the evaluated result of the expression match with the case value 1, 2 or any number given before the default, the respective statement block will execute that either alert and break for first one or second one or third one. If this case value doesn't match with this expression, if this case value doesn't match with the expression, then the last is a default. This will be execute and then control jumps to the out of switch block. Okay, so this is all about switch statement.